Hello, dear students. Imagine that yesterday you had an important examination. You planned to wake up at 6 o'clock in the morning, but you forgot to set your alarm. As a result, you woke up late, missed the bus, and arrived late for the examination. Now you think, if I had woken up earlier, I would have caught the bus. But can you wake up earlier now? No. The event happened yesterday, and the past cannot be changed. You did not wake up early. You did not catch the bus. You are only imagining a different past situation and a different result. This type of sentence is called the third conditional. So, today's topic is third conditional sentences in English. What is the third conditional? The third conditional is used to talk about an unreal or imaginary situation in the past. It describes something that did not happen and imagines what the result might have been if the past had been different. For example, if I had studied harder, I would have passed the examination. What really happened? I did not study hard. Therefore, I did not pass the examination. Now I am imagining a different past. I am saying that studying harder could have produced a different result. Remember, the third conditional talks about the past. The condition did not happen. The result also did not happen. And now it is impossible to change either of them. Structure of the third conditional. A third conditional sentence usually has two parts. The if clause, which gives the imaginary past condition, and the main clause, which gives the imaginary past result. The basic structure is if plus subject plus had plus past participle, subject plus would have plus past participle. For example, if she had left earlier, she would have reached the station on time. Let us divide the sentence into two parts. If she had left earlier is the condition. She would have reached the station on time is the result. The condition did not happen. She did not leave early. The result did not happen either. She did not reach the station on time. Formula. The formula is if plus, subject plus, had plus, third form of the verb, subject plus would have plus third form of the verb. Here, the third form of the verb means the past participle. For example, go becomes gone, eat becomes eaten, write becomes written, see becomes seen, take becomes taken, complete becomes completed. So we say, if I had gone there, I would have seen him. Not, if I had went there, I would have saw him. We must use the past participle form after both had and would have. Changing the order of the clauses. We can also place the result clause before the if clause. For example, I would have caught the bus if I'd left home earlier. The meaning remains the same. When the if clause comes first, we normally use a comma. If I'd left home earlier, I would have caught the bus. When the result clause comes first, we normally do not use a comma. I would have caught the bus if I had left home earlier. When do we use the third conditional? We commonly use the third conditional for 1. Regrets about the past. 2. Missed opportunities. 3. Imaginary past situations. 4. Criticism of past actions. 5. Imagining different past results. Let us understand each use. Use. 1. Regrets about the past. We use the third conditional when we regret something that happened or did not happen. For example, if I had listened to my parents, I would not have made that mistake. This sentence expresses regret. I did not listen to my parents. I made a mistake. Now I wish that I had acted differently. Another example is, if she had studied harder, she would have passed the examination. She did not study hard. She did not pass. Now she regrets her decision. Use 2. Missed opportunities. We use the third conditional to talk about opportunities that were available in the past but were missed. For example, if I had applied for the job, I might have been selected. I did not apply for the job. Therefore, I did not get the opportunity to be selected. Another example is, if they had bought the house last year, they would have saved a lot of money. They did not buy the house last year. Therefore, they missed the opportunity to buy it at a lower price. Use 3. Imaginary past situations. We use the third conditional to imagine how the past might have been different. For example, if there had been less traffic, we would have arrived on time. In reality, there was heavy traffic. Therefore, we arrived late. We are imagining a different past situation. Use 4. Criticism of past actions. The third conditional can also be used to criticize someone's past action. For example, if you had followed the instructions, you would not have damaged the machine. The person did not follow the instructions. As a result, the machine was damaged. This sentence indirectly criticizes the person's action. Another example is, if he had driven carefully, he would not have caused the accident. He did not drive carefully. Therefore, the accident happened. Could have and might have. We do not always have to use would have in the result clause. We can also use could have or might have. We use could have to talk about a possible ability or opportunity. For example, if you had called me, I could have helped you. You did not call me. Therefore, I did not get the opportunity to help you. We use might have when the result was possible but not certain. For example, if she had practiced more, she might have won the competition. Winning was possible, but it was not guaranteed. Compare these sentences. If she'd practiced more, she would have won. The speaker feels quite certain about the result. If she'd practiced more, she might have won. The speaker thinks winning was possible, but not certain. 50 easy examples of the third conditional. Let us now study 50 examples. Examples expressing regret. Example 1. If I had studied harder, I would have passed the examination. I did not study hard, so I did not pass. Example 2. If I had listened to your advice, I would not have made that mistake. I did not listen to your advice and I made a mistake. Example 3. If she had gone to bed earlier, she would not have felt tired. She went to bed late, so she felt tired. Example 4. If we had carried an umbrella, we would not have got wet. We did not carry an umbrella, so we got wet. Example 5. If he had saved more money, he would have bought the car. He did not save enough money, so he could not buy the car. Example 6. If I had known about the meeting, I would have attended it. I did not know about the meeting, so I did not attend it. Example 7. If they had invited me, I would have gone to the party. They did not invite me, so I did not go. Example 8. If she had taken her medicine, she would have felt better. She did not take her medicine, so she did not feel better. Example 9. If I had remembered his birthday, I would have called him. I forgot his birthday, so I did not call him. Example 10. If we had booked the tickets earlier, we would have got better seats. We booked late, so we did not get better seats. Examples about missed opportunities. Example 11. If I had applied for the scholarship, I might have received it. I did not apply, so I lost the opportunity. Example 12. If she had accepted the offer, she would have worked in London. She did not accept the offer, so she did not work in London. Example 13. If he had joined the course, he would have learned computer programming. He did not join the course, so he did not learn it. Example 14. If they had invested their money earlier, they would have earned more profit. They did not invest earlier, so they missed the opportunity. Example 15. If you had participated in the competition, you might have won a prize. You did not participate, so you had no chance of winning. Example 16. If I had bought that land 10 years ago, I would have made a large profit. I did not buy the land, so I did not earn the profit. Example 17. If she had attended the interview, she might have got the job. She did not attend the interview, so she was not selected. Example 18. If we had started the business earlier, we could have become successful by now. We did not start earlier, so we missed that opportunity. Example 19. If he had taken the training seriously, he could have become a professional player. He did not take the training seriously, so he did not become a professional player. Example 20. If I'd learned English earlier, I would have had more career opportunities. I did not learn English earlier, so I missed some opportunities. Examples related to school and work. Example 21. If Rahul had completed his homework, the teacher would not have punished him. Rahul did not complete his homework, so the teacher punished him. Example 22. If the students had revised the lesson, they would have answered the questions correctly. The students did not revise, so they gave incorrect answers. Example 23. If she had reached the office on time, she would not have missed the presentation. She reached late, so she missed it. Example 24. If I had checked the report carefully, I would have noticed the error. I did not check it carefully, so I missed the error. Example 25. If the manager had explained the task clearly, we would have completed it correctly. The manager did not explain it clearly, so the task was not completed correctly. Example 26. If he had prepared for the interview, he would have answered confidently. He did not prepare, so he could not answer confidently. Example 27. If the company had advertised the product properly, it would have attracted more customers. The company did not advertise it properly, so it attracted fewer customers. Example 28. If I had submitted the assignment on time, I would not have lost marks. I submitted it late, so I lost marks. Example 29. If the teacher had given us more time, we could have completed the test. The teacher did not give us more time, so we could not complete it. Example 30. If she had read the instructions carefully, she would not have chosen the wrong answer. She did not read the instructions carefully, so she selected the wrong answer. Examples about travel, accidents, and daily situations. Example 31. If we had left home earlier, we would have caught the train. We left late, so we missed the train. Example 32. If the driver had slowed down, he would have avoided the accident. The driver did not slow down, so the accident happened. Example 33. If I had taken a map, I would not have got lost. I did not take a map, so I got lost. Example 34. If they had checked the weather forecast, they would not have gone hiking. They did not check the forecast, so they went hiking in bad weather. Example 35. If she had worn a seat belt, she would not have been seriously injured. She did not wear a seat belt, so she was seriously injured. Example 36. If the road had not been blocked, we would have arrived earlier. The road was blocked, so we arrived late. Example 37. If you had locked the door, the thief would not have entered the house. You did not lock the door, so the thief entered. Example 38. If I had charged my phone, I could have called you. I did not charge my phone, so I could not call you. Example 39. If the shop had been open, we would have bought some food. The shop was closed, so we could not buy food. Example 40. If he had followed the correct route, he would not have lost his way. He followed the wrong route, so he got lost. Negative and modal examples. Example 41. If I had not eaten so much, I would not have felt sick. I ate too much, so I felt sick. Example 42. If she had not spent all her money, she could have bought the dress. She spent all her money, so she could not buy the dress. Example 43. If they had not argued, they would have enjoyed the trip. They argued, so they did not enjoy the trip. Example 44. If he had not ignored the warning, he might have avoided the problem. He ignored the warning, so the problem occurred. Example 45. If we had not forgotten the keys, we would not have waited outside. We forgot the keys, so we had to wait outside. Example 46. If you had told me the truth, I could have understood your situation. You did not tell me the truth, so I could not understand the situation. Example 47. If she had asked for help, someone might have supported her. She did not ask for help, so no one supported her. Example 48. If they had taken a taxi, they might have reached the airport on time. They did not take a taxi, so they arrived late. Example 49. If I had seen your message, I would have replied immediately. I did not see your message, so I did not reply. Example 50. If we had known that you were coming, we would have prepared dinner for you. We did not know that you were coming, so we did not prepare dinner. Common mistakes in the third conditional. Let us now look at some common mistakes. Mistake 1. Using would have in the if clause. Incorrect. If I would have studied harder, I would have passed. Correct? If I had studied harder, I would have passed. Normally, we do not use would have after if. We use if plus had plus past participle. Mistake 2. Using the simple past instead of the past. Perfect. Incorrect. If I studied harder, I would have passed. Correct? If I had studied harder, I would have passed. The incorrect sentence mixes the second and third conditional structures. For the third conditional, the if clause needs the past perfect. Had studied. Mistake 3, saying would had. Incorrect. I would have helped you. Correct. I would have helped you. After would, we use the base form have, not had. Mistake 4, using the wrong verb form. Incorrect. If she had went earlier, she would have saw him. Correct. If she had gone earlier, she would have seen him. After had and would have, we use the past participle. Go becomes gone. See becomes seen. Mistake 5. Thinking the third. Conditional can change the past. The third conditional does not describe a real possibility for the future. It only imagines a different past. For example, if I had left earlier, I would have caught the train. I cannot leave earlier now because that moment has already passed. Difference between the second and third. Conditional students sometimes confuse the second and third conditionals. Let us understand the difference. The second conditional talks about an unreal or unlikely situation in the present or future. For example, if I had more money, I would buy a new car. This means I do not have enough money now. The third conditional talks about an unreal situation in the past. For example, if I had had more money, I would have bought a new car. This means I did not have enough money in the past, so I did not buy the car. Look at another pair. Second conditional. If she studied harder, she would pass the examination. This refers to the present or future. Third conditional. If she had studied harder, she would have passed the examination. This refers to a past examination that she did not pass. Quick practice. Now complete these sentences. Number 1. If I'd woken up earlier, I blanked the bus. The answer is, if I'd woken up earlier, I would have caught the bus. Number 2. If she blanked harder, she would have passed the examination. The answer is, if she had studied harder, she would have passed the examination. Number 3. If they had invited us, we blanked to the party. The answer is, if they had invited us, we would have gone to the party. Number 4. If he had driven carefully, he blanked the accident. The answer is, if he had driven carefully, he would have avoided the accident. Number 5. If you had called me, I blank you. The answer is, if you had called me, I could have helped you. Quick revision. Let us quickly revise what we have learned. The third conditional talks about unreal or imaginary situations in the past. It describes something that did not happen. It imagines how the result could have been different. Its structure is: if plus subject plus had plus past participle, subject plus would have plus past participle. For example, if I had studied harder, I would have passed the examination. We can also use could have or might have in the result clause. For example, if you had called me, I could have helped you. If she had practiced more, she might have won. The third conditional is commonly used for regrets, missed opportunities, criticism, and imaginary past results. Now it is your turn. Think about one thing you regret from the past. Make a third conditional sentence about it. For example, if I had managed my time better, I would have completed my work earlier. Write your sentence in the comments. This will help you understand and remember the third conditional. Thank you for watching. Keep learning, keep practicing, and keep improving your English. See you in the next lesson.